No, you're good.
What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie back with another episode. Today we'll be doing a little bit of a throwback to when we saw Manchester United play at Wembley in
Yes.
England.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just getting right into it. Millie,
100%.
super exciting time. First, it was your first time ever seeing Manchester United play in person, right?
Yeah, it was first time seeing them like play live.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And what game was it?
It was 2023 FA Cup semifinal, Manchester United versus Brighton.
Mm.
Could never forget it.
Honestly, for real. Well, explain to me like the atmosphere, I guess.
um, well, I guess like everything like of
Well, you
of
know what? You
yeah.
start where you want to start.
No, 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 no. That's a good question. The atmosphere was crazy. To answer your question, the atmosphere was crazy. It was
Yeah.
nuts in there. Obviously, we were there so early. I actually wanted my. Oh, I do have it. We were in there super early, so it was empty when we first got there. So it was
Yes.
really cool, like watching the crowd like build and build and build, like as it was getting like closer and closer to game time.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like sick. So atmosphere was top tier, 10 out of 10.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The atmosphere was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I mean, it was really exciting just to like be there. And we were super high up in the stands. Um,
No
but
shade.
what?
No,
What's
no,
wrong?
no.
I wasn't saying it as a
I know,
bad
I
thing.
know,
I was
I
just
know. I
saying
was
we
just
were
giving you a
super
hard
high up in
time.
the stands
I can't find
for
it.
like the POV.
Yeah.
Um
But essentially, yeah, we were in England for like our first international trip together. Sid's first time leaving the country.
mhm.
And my first trip to Europe, both of our first trip to Europe, but like for
Yeah.
firsts,
Yeah.
And yeah, so we landed in England, timed it perfectly for the FA Cup, like kind of planned the trip around the FA Cup. And yeah, that was when we became official. Like it was a big trip. It was a big
Big
trip.
trip,
So it was
absolutely.
like a lot of build up to like the game, right?
Mhm.
And
Because
go
you were
ahead.
originally about to see them play, or we were originally about to see them play in Old Trafford.
Yes, yeah. Originally, the tickets were for Chelsea versus or Manchester United versus Chelsea at Old Trafford on the same day. But
Mm-hmm.
as the season was progressing, I mean, Man United, of course, qualified for the semifinal of the FA Cup. That, of course, like
Changed everything,
put
yeah.
us in that position.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that was super cool. I mean, yeah, really cool first trip internationally together.
Mm-hmm.
My first trip out of the country, of course, and yeah,
Yeah.
so that
Well, that
was
was
super
also like
cool.
your first like football match. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I was not a big football fan
what
before
was
I met
that like?
Millie.
I guess for you.
I mean, it was the energy was crazy in the
Yeah.
stadium. It
Uh
was
huh.
kind of just like nonstop, basically, like
Mm-hmm.
chanting and cheering, and everybody was really into the game. It got the stands got filled up. Like,
Got her out there. Look at that. You can
oh,
see her out at Wembley.
I'm like I could cover the light. um, yeah,
So good.
it was super super cool. What else you got?
Well, yeah. So this was basically like when the stadium was empty. Like you can see, like we were there mad early, naturally, as you do when it's game day.
Of course.
Let's see. This was us. We were sitting there, mad cute in our seats, in the high ups, like Sid mentioned.
Yeah, no shade, dang. It's just we
and
sat high up
then
at most of the football
and
games
then
we've been
here you can
to.
see it's kind of like filling up, like the crowd is filling up like a little bit, little by little. Atmosphere was starting to build.
Mm-hmm.
This is me holding my little United flag that we had, the Red Army we were for the day. Oh man, this was sick. All right, we'll obviously talk about this, but this was my POV of Lindelof's game winner in pens. If you remember, it's kind of long, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but we were going crazy, man. We were going nuts. It was so lit. We were out there. This was us in the tunnel afterwards. The
Yeah.
United fans, you hear them singing, "We've won it all. We're Man United and we're never gonna stop." Yeah.
I can't see it, but
Yeah, that was like the tunnel leaving Wembley.
That was
That was
crazy.
lit. And then this was, of course, Wembley Stadium after the match, after we advanced to the finals back in 23. So, congratulations, Manchester United. They had Wembley iced out in the red. Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, for us, for me personally, yeah, big Man United fan. Grew up watching the club since I was a young, small youth before I started playing the game myself. And so, yeah, I've always been entranced with Old Trafford, you know, the theater of dreams, the whole era, the aura, the everything, that the energy from the stadium
Mm-hmm.
always, you know, encapsulated me, you know, as a young kid,
Youngin.
which is what kind of drew me into Manchester United. And naturally, Manchester United was quite consistently playing in Wembley. Obviously, back in those days, they were playing at the old Wembley, not the new Wembley that we
Okay.
went to. But regardless, it was still kind of a like surreal moment getting to like go and witness them live, see them play in
Yeah.
person. That game obviously went to penalty kicks,
Yeah,
so it was a
crazy.
long match. We got a full 120 minutes of
Stayed
football.
for the whole time,
Yeah, naturally,
actually.
of course. Yeah, semifinal.
Of
And
course.
yeah, Victor Lindelof sent us home, sent us to the final. And it was surreal being there. I mean,
Truly.
the Man United fans were on match throughout the entire game. I mean, singing, chanting, you know, supporting the team. We were screaming. I mean, I'm pretty sure we both lost our voices. I definitely lost
He
my
lost his
voice.
voice. I
Had
know which one.
no more voice to give after the semifinal. But we were just out there screaming, man. We were
Yeah.
joining in the chants, you know, supporting Bruno, supporting the guys.
Mm-hmm.
It was unbelievable. That was back in the Eric Ten Hag days.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Facts.
So yeah, it was just so
I
cool.
thought you were gonna
Just
say Erickson. All the
yeah,
Erics.
well, yeah, all the Erics. Speedy recovery to Ericsson as
Yeah,
well.
true.
But yeah, it
Side
was
note.
just such a surreal experience. I mean, getting to see them in person. Obviously, we haven't seen them play at Old Trafford yet. That's on our
That's
bucket
the
list.
bucket list.
Something
Yeah,
that we want to do in the future. But seeing them play at Wembley in an important tournament game was next level. It was top tier.
absolutely.
And the Reds obviously won, which made it the experience even
So
better,
cool.
even
So
better
cool.
for
I
us.
mean, yeah, it was
Yeah,
so cool. The penalties were super exciting. It
yeah, it
was
was tense. It was
definitely,
tense
yeah, truly. And like, I didn't really, I understand a lot more about football now than I
mm,
did
back
then.
then.
That
Back
was
then,
like
that
the
was early days.
first,
That was early
that was
days.
like the first football match I probably ever watched all the way through.
Mm,
So yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what was happening, but the energy, I mean, Millie was super excited, so that was really cute.
yeah,
And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, events are always fun to go to, and like
naturally, yeah.
we were staying super close to the stadium,
Yeah,
so
we
that
were actually
was
staying like in Wembley Park, which was really cool to
mm-hmm.
kind of be engrossed in the FA Cup culture because, you know, we got to kind of witness the other semifinal game happen the day or 2 days before the Man United game. And so we kind of
Mm-hmm.
were just walking around the area and got to see like the wave, the mountain of
Yeah,
people going
that
to the stadium,
that's
yeah, go
right. No,
ahead.
I'm just remembering that was crazy because we
Yeah.
literally were like trying to duck into like shortcuts to where we were
Yeah.
going
Well,
to
because
try
we
and
mapped it
avoid
out.
people.
We mapped it
Yeah.
out. We literally were like out there the whole week, like planning our escape route, like after the game,
Yeah.
so that we could get out of Wembley as fast as
And
possible.
we did. We
Yeah,
did.
and we did,
Not
and
without
rightfully
witnessing a fight
so.
though.
Yep, those Brighton fans were not
Wow.
happy. So
Yeah.
yeah, we did witness
I
a
just
fight.
remember the like crisp sound of like a backhand or like
Yeah,
yeah, just a
something. It
slap in the
was
face.
saucy.
And we were
Yeah,
like,
we
all
were
right,
like,
time to
ooh.
go, time to go, time to go. Because we
Yeah,
were
of
so
course.
close to that.
Yeah, we were ducking our red at
Yeah.
that moment. We were in the blue side at that moment, but it was, yeah. I mean, being in Wembley was surreal. I think
Mm-hmm.
like being a Man United fan, you know, you kind of want those instances, those big games, those meaningful games.
Yes.
Obviously, every game has meaning, but of course, when the team is fighting for a trophy, it holds like a
Come
particular
on.
value. And so yeah, it was just so sick. You know, semifinal. It was cool. It was
Yeah, it
it was a
was
top
really
tier
cool.
experience. It's right up there. It's right at the top. It's definitely a core memory
Oh,
of
definitely.
mine. Like I don't think I can like replace that experience.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, first time seeing them play in person
Yeah, and we've
at
seen them what like
Wembley.
3, 4 times since then. What three
3
times?
times.
Yeah,
No.
Two times.
Two times.
Two
I think
times
we've seen them
instead.
three
We
times
saw
total.
them, yeah. Then after Wembley, we saw them in Jersey for the
Yeah.
USA preseason tour for 24, 25, and then we saw them play in South Carolina
Yeah.
the following season for 25, 26.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we've
Only
seen
once in
United.
Europe.
Yeah, we've seen them play a few times, and that's why like we can like definitively say there is nothing like seeing United play in Europe. Specifically,
Truly.
Wembley was unmatched.
So
I'm sure
amazing.
once we see them at Old Trafford, we might have to
Might change
compare
our
Wembley
mind.
versus Old Trafford because obviously the Theater of Dreams.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we'll
We'll get
do a
into
video
that.
of the tour we did of Old Trafford because obviously when we were in England we had to tour Old
Of
Trafford.
course.
So I'll show you some more like some of those pictures kind of in the same format we
Yeah,
did here
I love
today.
it.
But nonetheless, like seeing them play in Wembley was surreal. Like bucket list item check. Fantastic. I think like obviously it'd be amazing to be there when they lift a trophy,
It would.
but yeah, it was unreal. I love that. We love seeing United win. And when we're there in person, chanting and feeling really like you're a part of the match, it makes it all much better.
Yeah,
like,
it
so
really
much better.
does. Yeah, honestly, like I've started my love of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Really got me into it. So yeah,
Mhm.
honestly, core memories for sure.
Yeah.
Love
So
that.
man, what a time. So
Throwback.
that was our throwback story of when we went and saw Manchester United play in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley or in Wembley, however you want to say it. What an experience. Yeah.
Truly,
Yeah.
truly. So if you made it this far,
Thanks for watching.
and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.